Hi everyone, Great Power 60 here. So I'm just doing a little ironing. I'm ironing my dyed papers that I did, and some of them are a little too wrinkled to use, so I figured I would take my parchment paper and just iron over them gently. Once I'm done with this, I've got a few things I want to show you, so stay tuned. We'll be back in a second. Kind of a project share plus projects that I've been working on. I mean, I was playing around with making these tiny little bows. I did do a very good job, and especially this one here. And then this. And this is without using the, no, this one, I used the bow maker on the We Are Memory Keepers punch. What do we call it? A punch board? 1, 2, 3 punch board. But these little ones I made by hand, following somebody's. I've been watching so many videos. I have been absolutely obsessed with Natasha in some of her videos. And before I get into all of what I've learned, what I want to try, I wanted to show you these. Now, I was sitting here last night, and I don't do beads. Just taking a little drink here, love. I don't do jewelry stuff. I don't know how. I'm not very good at it. But I decided to give it a try because I had these for, I think I got them for like $2 at Michael's. They're kind of shiny, so I don't know. So very blessed, dream a little dream, remember the moment, and believe in yourself. And anyway, in a jar, I think I had beads, and I had, you know, those sticks, whatever they're called. I don't know anything about this. I have lots of silver jump rings. Anyway, I started playing. I think this was the first one. Yeah, that was the last one. Yeah, that's how it was. So I just took one of those pins that had the hook, the hook already on it, and the pointy part, put them all in, and then I found these beads here in my collection of stuff, and then I had a heck of a time making a loop on there and trying to crush it so that it would stay together. I was trying to actually put it into the hole so that, anyway, I may still try and fix that. And then I just added this on the bottom, and I thought, you know, these would be really cute on binder of a book. You know, if I'm going to be, let's use this as an example, you know, if I have it on the book as a little, I just think that is so cute. So I was kind of proud of myself that I did that one, and then I tried this one here with the different beads on it, and then this one here had the smaller clear ones, and then this one. This was the last minute thing. I was running out of the clear things, I think. I don't remember. I don't know. Anyway, so those were fun to do. I really enjoyed doing that. Earlier in the day, I was getting a piece of this elastic rope. It's kind of elastic. I have so much of it that I decided I wanted to try and make some sort of, I didn't do a good job, some sort of thimble type look of paper and wrap around, not tight, it's loose, so that the, you know, the elasticity will not diminish. So I just very gently wrapped it around. Just put elastic rope red on there. I've also got yellow, I think. I think I have silver. Not as much silver, but a lot of red and a lot of yellow. So I made those two on there, thinking that's nice and flat and great for Happy Mail. So I think because I'd like to do some Happy Mail, I'd like to do something to show my appreciation of you guys coming back all the time. I thought I would put together these things. I got clear bags somewhere that I can put them in. I mean, right now all I've got, because I put them all away, because you know that I was trying to be a good girl and put them all away. But just imagine, you know, I could fill up one of these clear bags, fill it up with things like that. Now that's pretty flat to send in a Happy Meal with a card or whatever. So that was my thought for that. I think I'll put them in here so they don't get dirty, because I have been doing so much crafting stuff. I have been testing out my, what do we call it? My imagination. So I was going to go through the box over there that has the multi-craft store stuff. And I kept a couple of these for myself, this size and the bigger ones. I kept a couple. I don't want, you know, if I may never use them, I want to get rid of them. And I think I mentioned, whatever, that these are expandable. So you can undo the screws and, you know, on the other side here is the screw, and you can put more and more paper in it. And then once you have so much paper in it, you just tighten these screws up. And, you know, you can, and I did that on one. I put something on here. I can't remember. It was pretty. So what I am doing now, right now, I just cut up some paper to fit in here. I think they're like, I don't know. I don't remember. Yeah, 8.5 by 5.5, I believe, are my sheets. And I know that's awfully white. But anyway, so watching Natasha, this last video, second last video I watched, where she had made a journal for demonstration only, I think, of different decorations that you can put on the side besides lace. You know, we all know about lace, but other kinds of decorations. So I decided I wanted to try that. Well, the very first thing I pulled out, and I don't know if you can see that because it's very shiny right now. This is an embossed paper page from a book that I had, but it was a delicate book. It was, you know, as soon as you folded it, it started falling apart and started ripping. And I thought, well, I want to, you know, I don't want to throw them away. So I don't know what got over me, but anyway, I decided to Mod Podge it. I just decided because, where is it? Which side? Or did it rip right off? I think it ripped right off. There was a page there. I kept trying to put it down and put it down. Anyway, this is quite sturdy now. You know, I will need a little bit under here and under the end here, but, you know, I don't like to use Mod Podge too much without the window being open. And I thought, that would be a cool, you know, you could reinforce it here with maybe a little lace. But that would be a cool page turner. The other things that I was just thinking about, I mean, there's some of these things she did not show, but I am just going to show you what I was thinking. What I was thinking that we could also do. You remember I painted these pages here. So I took one of my punches. And now this one is, I don't know if you can tell, they're just maple leaves. And that could easily be folded over. I could easily fold that. I don't want to wreck it. I mean, it would be better if I scored it. But for the video, I'm just going to be ridiculous and just fold it over. It won't even be straight. Another thing you can do is use your, and of course the paper is going to be colored or whatever, use your paper with one of your punches. I was going to, you know, your leftovers. when when you're designing something and you have leftovers, you can use this. Now I know it looks better on colored paper, and I am going to take these papers out and tea dye them. I think they would look a lot better. But yeah, and then when you fold the paper over, it's got this, and you can make that into a tuck spot. You can easily make that into a tuck spot. I mean, this is a piece of paper that I was punching, and I decided to keep it instead of throw it out. Here's another one that I was punching, and I'm just going to fold it over willy-nilly, not measuring, nothing, just folding it over. These are all the things that she showed us. So these are things you probably already know, but I just thought it was cool to, rather than throw away that scrap or cut that part out, when I use that design, I just kept the paper. The other side had that. I can't even talk anymore. I'm so tired. I'm going to bed. You can put it on the top. You can cut it here and put one on the top, one on the bottom. And then on the other side of the page, again, you can have a tuck spot. So these are some of the ideas that I was learning. All kinds of craziness. Here is, another example. These are, get it like this. These are snowflakes. And what I did was I spaced it so that I could cut that in half and only use half of it, So I could either use the whole thing on a page, which means I would have to start there, but then I can cut it off here, not the whole page. If I folded it in half, I don't want to do that right now. But what was really cute, and where did I put it? Oh, I put it up here. A lot of the snowflakes, a lot of the leaves. I can't talk anymore. I'm just so tired. I kept them all and put them in here. So I've got snowflakes and little leaves that, you can use them. I mean, I know they're delicate, but so are a lot of things. Let's find my pokey tool here. Not my pokey tool. But just to show you here, those would make great decorations. You can color them. You can do whatever. I know they're tiny and they're small, but these would be just, accent pieces. And those were printed off of that pink paint paper that I had when I was practicing with my piece of vegetable and just using paint to slap that on. And there's those. And then this is another one. Now, I haven't cut it yet, this one, but I did cut this one. These I had ripped out of a watercolor, because it's watercolor paint, paper. And all I did was go right down the side here like that. And I can fold that over and put it on. I can put it on the top. I can even use it as a tuck spot here. Even though these, I could make a bigger one here and actually make it match. So I'm just, little things like this I kind of want to stock up on. And I have a big envelope that I found in my stash that was empty. Oops, did I hit you guys? Sorry. I think I'm on low battery mode. Just a second. Unfortunately, my camera died because I had been watching so many videos in my craft room while I was playing around here. So I think I left off showing you those where I have a bunch of these envelopes with a little snap, and something else you can use. I mean, I'm just thinking of this. Well, I was thinking about it earlier. I was punching out some punches from my scalloped punch. And I thought, these could be decorations somewhere. I mean, you know, here's another one that you could use. And maybe just use a tab, or you can decorate things. Rather than throw them out, I just cut off the parts that, you know, punch the hole. And, you know, even this is really cool. You can cut this into pieces and use that as part of your paper clip. I think I mentioned that on my video. So here I punched out a bunch of stuff. Let me just bring it out here. So one of the other things she was talking about, and I'm going to use, maybe I better use the white one. Sorry, I'm just coming back in here because I was checking out my video and realized my camera had died. What she did was she put down one side. So cute, so cute. Let's change the colors here. You know, down one side. Now you don't have to do the whole thing. You can put it across, but the whole page. I wonder if I got two there. Oh. Isn't that pretty to have that all the way down here? And what she did was she doubled up. So she, you know, she pasted these on these side, and then when you turn over the page, she glued the other matching one, or I probably don't even have to match, but just put, I mean, I'm over explaining here, really. Let's just put that together. So when you turn the page, the same design is down here, so you've got one on either page. That's the things, and I was looking at these, and I was thinking of even cutting them in half and doing the same thing. I suppose I could fold it. Let me find one that I don't care about. Something that yeah, see, I care about all of them. So that's the problem, eh? Yeah, see, some of these I did with numbers. But even the big circles, you know, you can fold that in half, like that. And sorry, it's white paper, but you can use that as a tab up here, down below. If you put a couple of them together, now you probably didn't see that down below here. You know, you could probably put a couple of them after you do that. You know, you could probably put a couple of them, maybe cut them in half and make a tuck spot out of it. Let's see if I can do that here. But what I love about Natasha's channel, see that almost makes like a little V corner. I haven't got it on the page, but I should here. You know, and that makes a little tuck spot where you can put things in. Just by 2-inch circles, fold them, put them on the paper in the corner, and there you go. You know, things like, she was showing so many things. And lace and ribbon, and even, what was I showing you here? If I could have taken this out without ripping it, I had to rip it out, obviously. But if I had paper and a 3-ring binder, she even showed how you can sew in and out, in and out, and out with some thread, wool, whatever, and use that on the side. So I'm going to link her channel below because it was so. Now you probably have already seen it, so forgive me if I repeat myself or show you things you've already seen. But she's just amazing when it comes to creative ideas. And what I love about it is that she constantly says, use your imagination. You know, not everything has to be perfect. And you can, you know, design all kinds of, and not just that particular episode, she was talking about, you know, different ways of using envelopes or using a, let me open this up here and get that off of there. This was a little bit of a fail, but on the edge of your paper, you could put this in here, and not only does it fold here, but it folds out. Like, you guys may already know all of this stuff, but it's just the way she explained and the different little things that I never thought of, and I'm thinking, wow, what great ideas she has. So I'm going to be experimenting. You know, we're used to seeing ribbon, we're used to seeing doilies fold over on pages and so on. But she just seems to bring that one little extra step in making things, you know, imaginable. And she just says, you know, this is a piece of felt, you know. Use your imagination. You could decorate this. You could, I mean, this was a boot. I also have a Christmas tree. I mean, if you happen to have one, fold it in half, and you're going to have half your tree on one side and half on the other. So anyway, guys, I just wanted to share that with you, that, you know, I had been, I got too tired. There was just so much she was, and I just love listening to her, because she will correct herself, or she will include stuff or repeat herself. But, you know, we need that. Sometimes we need someone with such a beautiful, vivid imagination and creative ability to share with us some of the tricks and tips of journaling. So, well, thanks for joining me, and thank you again to all of the lovely people who leave comments. I appreciate that so very much. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, I wish you would take the time to just click on that subscribe button and the like button, and let YouTube know that, yes, I'm still alive and I'm actually having some fun creating and learning and experimenting. And that's my thing, experimenting. That's it for me for today. Thanks for joining me, and we'll see you again soon. Bye for now.